all about the healing. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? With my peeps. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watcher. To my day ones, yes. To my day twos, yes. To my new news, I'm honored. Welcome, I'm honored, and thank you. To my day ones, my day ones, and my day ones, my day twos, my new news. Thank you for all your love, your support. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for all your beautiful words of encouragement. Y'all just don't know the my ops attack you guys to keep you from commenting because they know that that fuels me, that keeps me going. So don't, when you get that little thought, I'm not gonna comment, or don't come looking for me or anything like that, and you don't know why. That's why they don't want you to come to the channel. They don't want you to view the video. They don't want you to like it. They don't want you to hype it. They don't want you to get in the comments and support me. And they don't want you to send an emoji. They don't want you to do any of those things. Every time you do those things, that hurts them. That makes them angry. That makes them get in their feelings. So don't give in to that. Make sure that when you come here, you doing your part. It's an energy exchange. If you don't get the notification, come looking for your sis. Come looking for your auntie. Come looking for your mama. Come looking for me. Because I'm here. I'm always here rocking with you. I'm always here, even though I may not feel like it, even though I'm drained, even though I'm tired, even though, I'm going through something. I'm always trying to rock it for you. So make sure that you showing up for me. And for those of you that's been showing up, thank you. I appreciate you. And it doesn't go unseen or unheard. I appreciate you. All right, so let's get into it. Oh, just another disclaimer. Um, this is a general reading. It's a general reading. I know that a lot of you, when you come here, it resonates so all the time. It resonates so much that when you get a reading that doesn't resonate, you try to make it fit, or you try to make sense of it. Don't. It's a general reading. Either it fits, it resonate, or it don't. And if it don't resonate, it's okay. I'm not gonna resonate every time. That's why I try to give you two readings, because if one don't resonate, maybe the next one will resonate. And if those don't resonate, definitely the next day it should resonate. So, just a disclaimer, all right? Just a reminder. Now, let's see what we got. Let's see what we're working with. I'm just gonna start with you. Talking to the collective that is, you are in your element. I'm not saying that right now with everything that's going on, we all are upset or all are dealing with a lot of things that is coming to the forefront in the news and what we all are seeing in the news. quite frankly, for me, I see it and then I have to cut it off and not look at it, and I have to detach. Because if I don't detach, then it will start messing with me. See, because these things that this is just a reminder, reminding of you, reminding us that what we see and what's coming out and what has been hidden, God prepared us, or God warned us in his word. Now, you don't have to be a Bible thumper. You don't have to be Christian to take what resonates or take words from the Bible that holds true to you. That's with anything. Things in the spiritual community, it's some things that that don't resonate with me. But I follow spirituality. You follow what resonates with you. And God said it in the end times such as this, the times we can't conform. We can't conform, and we can't get tangled. That's not exactly the word that he used, but I'm giving you my synopsis of it. You can't conform to this world, and also you can't get tangled up in what you see and what you hear. You have to detach. This is what I get out of it. You have to detach, because if you don't detach, then you will fall victim of your feelings and your emotions, entangling with that thing and what makes sense and what is wrong and what is, because it's dead wrong. However, how you handle something to this magnitude is that you see it so you can know of it. As much as you can bear, you see so you can know of it. And then after you see it and you have the knowledge, the knowledge of the situation, as much as you can, you detach from that. And then you take, once you detach, then you got to get with God. You got to get with God for understanding, understanding, and overstanding of the situation. How did this fit in? What's really going on? How can I make sense of this? How can I live with what I'm seeing? Now, this has nothing to do with this. This is just a sidebar. Because if you don't do that, then the things that's coming out day after day after day after day, you won't be able to live with that. Right. This is just a sidebar. Just the beginning on how you deal with, because it's so much more that's in the Bible that we are seeing that is actually happening, right? But like I said, that's a sidebar. Okay, let's get back. I don't know why, but anyway, you cool, calm, you collected. You going through life, not perfect. You going through life and dealing with life. That's why I got on this, because right now you're dealing with life by detaching and being able to cope with what you see in the news, the environment, the weather, all the things that we all are going through right now. You actually are in a peaceful state because you are learning how to detach and not allow life circumstances and situations to deter your peace, no matter how devastating that you see, no matter how no matter how what you see and what you feel and what you know, because some of you know things that you're not speaking of, or know things because you have that direct dialogue with God and you know what's to come. You're not shocked about the things that you're hearing because you and God had a dialogue before this even came out. You knew. Because there's some people that already knew about this and try to scream and give the alarm, but nobody listened. You're one of these people. So you're not some of you not even alarmed because you already knew about it. You already knew the darkness. You already knew what was to come. Just like you know what's to come after this. You already know the information. You already know what's going on because you have that direct dialogue. You've been talking to God for years. And you've been preparing yourself. But the thing about it is that you see the things that's right now opening up and we're getting an understanding about, and you're going back to the conversations that you had with God, and you know exactly what you need to do and how to handle the situation because you've already been prepared. I guess this is who I'm talking to, because I don't understand why I went back into that, but I went into that because you already know about this, and so you are able to, you know what to do. You know you have to detach. You know you can't invest your feelings and emotions in that, because as empaths, as light workers, as seers, you can't, because your feelings and emotions, you feel deep. You feel deep. You would God wouldn't be able to trust you with the heaviness of what's to come if he can't teach you how to detach and get a handle over your emotions about what you see and what you know. So whoever you are, you know a lot. You've seen a lot. You are a seer. God has already talked to you about what's to come. God has already talked to you about what to do. God has already talked to you. You're just getting where you are, where we are. You're just getting the news to know where we are in the dialogue of what's to come. But as it stands today, you are human. You're in shock a little bit, but then you already know. You've already been prepared. You already know. And you're very abundant. You not it's it you're very abundant, and there's different degrees or different stages of abundance. Because as soon as I say you're very abundant, I heard, well, where the money at? Abundance is not just about money. You have more. You may not have a lot in your bank account, but you have more money than most people, than most billionaires do. Because all they have is physical money. You have physical money, you have wisdom, you have clarity, you have favor, you have protection. All of that equals to abundant. Your wisdom and clarity alone is worth millions. What you know alone is worth millions. If people knew that you knew certain things, they would pay you millions for it. But you're just a simple person. You don't let people know what you know. You're not interested. Not saying that it wouldn't be nice, but if you go down that path and you place the wrong eyes on you, then you will have to pay a price, because the wrong eyes on you that know that you know what you know, that never ends well. So you keep things simple. But when I say abundant, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're not one of those people you wasn't that person that said, well, where the money at? Because you already know. You already know. If you whatever you need, you got it. See, if God was to give you all of that money in your bank account, if God would give you that money and put it in your bank account, then all eyes will be on you. See, money is a red flag. When God is trying to put you off the radar, it's certain things that God ain't gonna do. That's why in these readings you got to read between the lines. You got to know. See, when God says that you're wealthy, when God says that you about to get money, you about to get this, you about to get that, it's not necessarily what you think, because God got to give you certain things that equivalent to that to keep the radar off of you. Because we don't want the wrong eyes to get upon you. We don't want the wrong eyes to know your name. We don't want the wrong eyes to get wind of you. And then the wrong eyes get wind of you, then it's a whole nother different dilemma here. It's a whole nother thing going on here. A whole nother level of protection that has to be aligned over your life, because you must fulfill your destiny. You must fulfill the ultimate goal of the op is to cut the tie, or it's to cut to okay it's to unalive you early, untimely untimely demise. But you got something special. You got something. You're anointed. You got something on your life that you must fulfill. And when I say you are abundant, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Things unseen and things unheard is upon your life. You have everything you need, and you have everything you need and some of the things you want. Because the things you think you want, the things that you in the past wanted and all this other stuff and you never got, it's a reason why. Because that very thing, like even a relationship. Some of you are going to have a relationship. Some of you are in the right relationship. But some of you if you were to get that relationship all eyes, it would alert the wrong person. It will alert the wrong people, because your energy with another energy, your energy with another energy, so a lot of you, because you've done such work, and the magnitude of who you really are and what it is that that you're here to do and accomplish. Like I've told you in other readings, you surpassed that. You've actually surpassed what your contract said at this point in time, because when you went through your hardships, and when you went through the things that you went through, you took the hard road. You didn't take no shortcuts. You really went down low and really healed some things. And when you did that, you came out in such a way that it surpassed what your contract, what you said you was going to do. So God is placed you on a higher plateau. It is, he knows all, and but he doesn't, you have free will. He doesn't know are you going to actually hit that mark. Are you actually going to do the extra work to dig down deep and change some things around, not only for you, but for not only your soul and salvation, but heal that thing for your bloodline. And so this thing is deep. And when I'm explaining to you about your abundance. It's everything. And what abundance look like to you. You have to realize that abundance, what society say abundance is, and what abundance actually is for you, is two different things. Because you can't have a whole lot of $1 billion. You worth it. But God can't afford to have those many eyes on you. You got something you got to do. You got to be low key. And so you worth $1 billion. That's in your spiritual inheritance. You worth $1 billion. Everything you worth, everything you did, everything the ops did, they got to pay you for it. And it's in your spiritual inheritance. Everything they stole from you got to come back to you. It don't belong to them. But you may not see it material-wise. But spiritually, you hot, you on and popping. You hot and popping. Everything you think you might want spiritually, it's right there for you. Matter of fact, let me go even further and say your peace is your inheritance. Your peace, to have peace at a time like this, is worth gold. It's so many people. Okay, so I wasn't going down this road, but that's important. So when you get in these readings, when you hear abundance and you hear money is coming in, you hear, you've been about to roll with the money and everything. God is not necessarily talking about physical money. God's not physically talking about money, physical money. He may give you some physical money, But what God is talking about is spiritually. Spiritually abundant is more powerful, more valuable than physical money, because physical money as we stand right now is changing. Yeah, you need physical money to survive. You need physical money to pay your bills. You need physical money, but God got that. Because I'm talking to the people who hear what I'm saying, that know what I'm saying. All your bills paid. All your bills is paid, and you may only got what, $100 in your account, but all your bills are paid. Your taxes is paid. I'm talking about not just your regular. I'm talking about your taxes on your house, your car. You got car insurance. You got everything that you're supposed to have. You're not lacking in nothing. Everything is paid for. That's what I mean. That's what God mean by abundant. Because if you were to sit down with yourself and go over all the things that you have to pay and how you paid it, I can guarantee you would know how you got everything paid. You got everything paid because it was paid spiritually. That money came spiritually. Yeah, it came within the spirit to the physical, but that money came in ways that you don't even remember. You don't know how. Certain things happen and you had the money to pay and you paid it. Everything you need. I'm not talking to everybody, but whoever I'm talking to, you know what I'm talking about. Everything you need, from the rooty to the tooty, to gas in your car, oil change, car wash, tires, new tires, and accessories. Tire pump, tools, AAA, did anything go with your vehicle, house insurance, everything. You got everything. That's abundance. That's what's called abundance. You have everything that you need, and some of the things, and some of you got all the things that you want. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm gonna run this down real quick because I really don't care about this, but here it is. You got somebody, okay, who knows, has been watching you and know that you are abundant. They don't know what you got in your bank account. They pocket watching, they guesstimating, they adding up, they doing research. And they understand more than you do that it's not what's in your bank account, it's what you can manifest. It's what you have spiritually that can come like that and manifest in your life. You have that over your life. This person knows that. This is somebody from your past. This is somebody who played the game. This is somebody that hurt you. It's somebody that misused you, abused you. This is somebody that made you feel less than, made you feel like you were not good enough, right? That's who this is. And that's why I don't want to be bothered. because I'm tired of them. But neither here nor there. They're here, they're on the board, so okay. They here wanting to give you a cup of love. But let me break it down to you. This cup of love is dirty. This cup is dirty. This cup, what it's filled with, you don't want it. It's poison. This cup don't have nothing good up in it for you. Really, this cup here, if you were to drink it, you will fall victim for the okie doke. So the person wants to give you the cup in the guise of you falling for the okie doke. And whatever they talking about, you going on with it so they can make a fool out of you. Right? Because what they have in that cup is not real. What they want with you is not real. It's fake, it's phony, it's pretending. Because it's not you that they want what you have. Time and time and time again. I've said that so many times, right? But I'm supposed to say it again because it's here on this board. Somebody didn't get the memo. Whoever you rocking with from the past, whoever that's trying to come back in from the past, whoever that's trying to get in your ear and tell you that they ain't healed, that they ain't made a mistake, that they love you, want you, things ain't gonna be the same, I'ma do right this time. How? How you gonna do right this time? You got to heal. You got to do the work before you can come brand new, before you can turn around to be something different and turn around and treat somebody and look at somebody different. You got to make significant changes within yourself. So we already know by me telling you what's in the cup that this person ain't changed. You don't take no cup from somebody you know from the get-go. You already know what time it is. You know when you see them. Just because they got on new clothes, they skin is hot and popping, and they glowing, and you know their spirit ain't right. You know this person is not right. You know their intentions are not right. But you, I keep telling you, you are the one that have gotten away. They can't, in all reality, live with themselves, knowing that they got one, the best of the best, out of all of the rest. Get away. They got to keep coming. They got to keep projecting. They got to keep trying to trick you and trying to trip you up and set you up and trap you. They can't just leave you alone and let you go on about your business. They can't. Because you are the one. You are the best. And you're better than the rest. And they can't let you go. Because you got all of this tied to your legacy. You got all of that tied to your lineage. You got all of that in the spiritual realm, spiritual inheritance. They leaving all that paper, leaving all of that on the table when they leave you, and they can't do it. So here they are with that dirty cup, wanting you to believe that they're one and only. You are the one and only. All they want is you. You so beautiful. You so this, you so that. That's all they want. All they do is think about you day in and day out. And I'm so lonely without you. I don't know what I'm going to do without you. Life ain't just been the same without you. All that fake and phony foolishness. That's what they're coming with. Foolishness, thinking you stupid, you dumb, thinking they can outsmart you, put something in a cup, make you mess your mind up, mess you up, where you're not thinking straight, you're not yourself, so they can set you up and trap you, because they really non-committal. They're not going to commit for real. But when they come in this time, they can't let you go because you're the best and you're better than the rest. So they can't let you go. So they're going to commit only to tie you up, permanently tie you up, and be a non-committal to you, and have a stream of third-party relationships while you married to them, while you tied to them, because this is not real. It's not authentic. It's just to take from you and then keep you as a battery, as a money source. And now that they married to you, they can treat you any kind of way because you bound in that marriage. Pretending like they not your op, but once they married and they got you tied up, it's going to be hard for you to move on. That's the plan. But see, that's why you got me. That's why you got me. And that's why this energy keep coming out. Because no matter how hard they try, I'm going to keep on reminding you that they not healed. They not the one. And don't be no fool. No matter how they look, no matter what changes they pretend, what's in that cup is dirty. Because one thing you can rest for sure, that person, that past person, and even a new person, if you don't check these new people, they got that same spirit as that dirty cup. Because at the end of the day, everybody want to come up. Everybody want to be with that come up. You the come up. You the prize. So you got to protect. You got to protect yourself and protect what you got. So with that being said, that's that. If they ain't healed, and even if they did heal, a lot of you not supposed to take this person back if they healed or not. God got something better for you. This person is not your person. This person is your lesson. And once you learn the lesson, you move on to get your blessing. This person is not your blessing either. They're your lesson and not your blessing. You got a blessing that's coming. If it's meant for you to have a relationship. Like I stated before, some of you not meant to have a relationship, because with you in a relationship, all eyes. And when I say all eyes, top of the line, up high and down low will be on you. And God can't have that. You have to be low key and under the radar to finish and complete your mission. And that's what God gonna do. So don't question it. And those of you that's supposed to have a relationship and you're supposed to be in a relationship, you'll know that too. But you don't accept people that's not healed. You don't accept people that ain't done no work. You don't accept the pretenders and the fake people and they pretended. Because see, what you do, is you date them. You date them, you court them. If they want to move higher and move on and move fast, then you don't be bothered with that. This is a slow process. I'm not moving until I know for sure. And that may take me 5 years, that may take me 10 years. But when I do move and I say you the one, I'm going to know within everything fiber of my being that you're the one. See, because everything that I've been through, everything I've been tied to, everything that sacrifice I had to make, every struggle, every hardship, everything I had to endure to heal, I'm not letting nobody come in and jeopardize that for nothing. Just, you're not getting ready to come in and get a free ride in a free reign. Not up in here. If I had to work, you got to work. You got to work on yourself. I'm working on myself. It ain't going to be no half-assing up in here. We got things we got to do. If we're going to be together, we got things we got to do. And you're not getting ready to reap the benefit off my back. We're going to reap the benefit off of each other's back if we're going to do this thing together. Point blank and period, or it ain't going to be. And I'm all right with that too. And that's the energy you need to have. You're not desperate. You don't gotta have a man. You ain't gotta have a woman. You've been without one this long. You don't have to have all that. And if you do, then you need to get back down and sit on down somewhere and figure out what's the problem and the solution. That you feel like you got to have somebody. It's all right to have a relationship, but you place that with the right energy so you can have the right relationship. What's the use of went this long process without one, get one, and you going through the same thing and the same issues and stuck stagnant with the wrong person? No. When you get in a relationship, you make sure that it's the right person. Take your time. There is no rush. And if you realize that that's not the right person, okay, see ya. It's a process. So with that being said, and I talked too long already. But with that being said, that's that. Hype it up. Like, share, subscribe. If this is your message, put I am abundant, period. I am abundant, period. Yes. In the comments. And I will read every comment and I will acknowledge everybody. I read every comment. So, and watch out for this energy here too. Watch out for that. Watch out for that. Protect your energy. All right? So with that being said, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you healing. And Trinity is